Hey guys, happy Friday! So before I move on to like the main things in the video, I forgot to tell you guys last week about how our bake sale went for the Aurora victims. A ton of people came out to the local comic book shops and we were able to raise over $2,000 to send to them. I say we, but I was really just there to hang out and I kind of helped a little bit when they had too many people. But I wanted to show you something really awesome that I got there. Check this out. Bam! TARDIS ring. One of the girls in the group has a 3D printer. If you've seen that, they're freaking awesome. And she printed, I don't know, dozens upon dozens of these little things to sell, and they're just awesome. And for a really quick moment, while we're kind of on the topic of Doctor Who, Christopher Eccleston has been cast as the villain for the next Thor movie. He's been in a bunch of things, but I know and love him as the 9th Doctor from Doctor Who. And beyond my love of him due to Doctor Who, he is a really, really awesome actor. He's so good, and I can't wait to see him in this movie. Now I'm gonna start off with the answer. Well, I'm not gonna. I already started. I'm gonna middle off with the answer to my own question from last week, which was, if you could live in the world of any of your fandoms, what world would you live in? There are a lot of really interesting answers from both you guys and the other geeks. Pokemon Trainer definitely seems to be the most popular, which, after all of the thought I actually gave to this answer, really makes sense. Like the other geeks, there were so many worlds that I really wanted to consider living in, from Sailor Moon to any of the Whedonverse worlds, to being a demon hunter in the Cassandra Clare series that I've talked about, but so many people die! I didn't really consider that initially. I was just like, oh, it would be awesome to defeat demons, or fly into space, or slay vampires, and then I was like, oh yeah, hey, death. So I definitely see why most people feel safe with just Pokemon training. And after all the thought, I'm actually still gonna fall back on what I've always wanted to be, a wizard. I want to live in the Harry Potter world so badly and go to Hogwarts and learn magic. Magic to me would just be the best thing to have in your life ever. Disclaimer though, I would want to live in the Harry Potter world after Voldemort died, because, you know, I want to avoid the whole death threat thing. But yeah, wizard. I want to be a wizard. And now for that oh so important topic that sent Steph into a mad explosion on Monday and dragged Luluco into it on Thursday. The wonderful world of internet and cosplay bullies. If you haven't seen Steph's rant, please go watch it. It's so good. She makes so many good points about bullying people for things that they can't help being. And Luluco chimed in with how hard it is for people to put themselves out there to be judged by everyone else. Whether it be on the internet or in real life, if someone has put blood and sweat and tears and time and money into something, whether it be great in your mind or not so good, they spend so much time on it. Why would you want to tear it down? I don't know Cat Lady Cosplay personally, but she liked my Facebook page a long time ago, probably through Geeks of the Week, and so I returned the favor, and she seems like a really, really sweet person. Oh, people suck so much. One of my favorite quotes is something along the lines of, the hardest thing to do is to be yourself when everything and everyone in the world is trying every second to turn you into everyone else. Never let anyone make you ashamed of who or what you are or what you like. If someone's brave enough to put both themselves and something that they created into the public eye, gray-faced Anon should just keep their rude-ass opinions to themselves and go color in their coloring books where they should be. And try to stay inside the lines, even though that might be hard for you. And giraffes are not purple, no matter what your therapist says. If someone's costume of your favorite character is not perfect in your opinion, let it go. Barely anyone can make an anime costume to perfection. Do you know how many things defy gravity in anime? And not everyone can work out 500 times a day and have a body fit for spandex. And barely anyone has enough money for skin pigment alteration. Cosplay perfection is really hard to accomplish. which actually brings me to Luliko's question from this week. What stops you from doing certain aspects of cosplay? I am a bit of a perfectionist. You would never be able to tell from the incredibly messy state of my room, which I will never show you. But I am really picky when I'm making costumes. If you ever met my mother, she would tell you. Halloween costume making with me was a nightmare for her. I did Jack Sparrow one year and actually got the hair to make the little chin braids, and I spent hours upon hours wandering around Joann's and Michael's to find beads that matched his as closely as possible. And you can't even imagine the amount of time I spent trying to find cloth with the perfect width of red stripes for his waist scarf thing. I rarely ever do really complicated cosplays because I'm afraid I won't get it done as well as I would like it to be, which is actually counterproductive in the end because I do simple cosplays that don't challenge me as a costume maker, so I never get better, so I never reach a skill level that makes me go, oh, I think I can make that now. So yeah, long rant condensed into a sentence. Cosplay is hard. Back the fuck off. And along the lines of cosplay still, Animegacon is this weekend. It's actually starting today, but I can't go today because I have work all day, sadly, but I will be there on Saturday, and possibly Sunday depending on various life things. And just because I feel like it's wrong to go to a convention without a costume, I will probably throw on Luna Lovegood, because I've never actually worn her at a convention. I just did it for the movies, and I didn't get the cool little Quibbler magazine front until after the movies, so I'm gonna wander around with that and just be weird to people. And if I do go on Sunday, I might throw on Harry Potter just for fun. I'm going to an anime convention as Harry Potter characters, and I don't care. This is an anime convention. Why is that girl in a Harry Potter costume? You're not anatomically correct to be Harry Potter. Just go kill yourself. So yeah, don't let Anons get to you because they're horrible people with horrible lives and horrible personalities. Hope you guys have a good weekend, stay geeky, and we will see you next week. Whenever I picture Anons, I see this big, like, horribly overweight guy with, like, a bulging chin and zits everywhere, and he's just got bottles of his own pee next to him, and he's just eating Hot Pockets. Move out of your mom's basement! I can barely get out of my chair.